Quarterfinal number 4 is underway. Julian Wilson takes on John Florence. Wilson representing Australia, John Hawaii. Two of the most popular surfers in the world for good reason. Both these guys before they qualified for the top 34.
He's going to be dangerous.
Let's see if we can get this one started. Florence wants to start swinging, grabs around the takeoff, adjusts his line once and just lets that wave engulf him. Now he's going to snap it off the lip and kick out. So Florence establishes position, gets the first wave off Wilson.
Let's have a look and see what happened here as John takes off underneath the priority of Julian, pumps halfway up the face, tries to trim nice and high, but that white water there just to...
Gives so much time to fall. So many turns you can overthink. Florence is going to keep rolling under priority. Nice and easy. Comes flying out. That'll be his second score for the moment. Over this past week, there's been a couple solo sessions that have even gone down just at the right time. Florence pulls in, has a serious amount of foam to go over the top of. He's down. They basically go dry right before the slab starts growing, where Julian Wilson's taking off. A huge late takeoff, puts him super deep on the foam ball, and that one's going to rifle down the reef without him.
Let's have a look and see what happened here. You can see trying to get up and over that ledge. Free fall drop, which really puts him in a bad situation. And then he trims too high and goes up and over.
We're down to 13:30 to go. And during the recap, John Florence got another win.
Oh, look at this thing. It's perfect conditions here today. You know, the commissioner, Kieran Perot, beautiful backside air, has absolutely picked the eyes out of the conditions here at Teahupo'o. It was an average forecast, but have a look at this. I mean, if this is average, what is perfect? John Florence is slotted in the barrel. Another beautiful ride from him, and then a backside aerial maneuver just to finish off.
He's definitely been the all-star this week.
That he has. And, you know, I tell you what, if it wasn't for Andy, I don't think Kelly would have come back and been as great as what he is.
Now taking off deep is Wilson. Doesn't have a serious score yet. Now his best number to follow this wave. Already into the open face for turns. This board just tracks so well on the open face with that backside hook. This is a bit of a superheat, especially for big profiles on the top stage. And this wave, a comeback wave for Wilson Potts.
An absolute comeback wave right there. Beautiful sort of bottom turn into that barrel, and then a lightning fast snap at the end. So Julian Wilson unfortunately goes down on the end of that. He's picked himself up, he's dusted himself off. Look at that, perfect in the tube. Now he starts to slow himself down, trying to stay in there as long as possible. Comes out nice and clean, wraps a beautiful turn. Definite comeback wave for Julian Wilson. He was in a combo situation, Joe. He's clawed his way out of that.
Waves on the way. Florence doesn't look too concerned yet, and now makes a move. Holds off Julian and gets absolutely barreled nice and deep. Comes out with a spit. Smaller wave, but surfed well. Florence does a backside carve, floats it onto the dry reef. He's already gone through a couple of boards, and he must have plenty of those on hand.
You can tell there, right there, using his priority. John pulls in nice and tight, and as he's been doing this entire event, comes flying out. Beautiful turn right there, just a quick snap, and then goes for broke right on that inside, Joe. Critical stuff there from John. Is that going to better his 767? I love this angle because you can just see the body positioning, how deep he gets, how critical it is. The judges have got multiple angles.
Here for Julian, and he's paddling into this thing, and it looks pretty darn good. I mean, look how hollow this thing is. Gets underneath it, there's that foam ball, and flies, still stalling, and he's out. Wow, that is the comeback wave that he needed right there.
Unbelievable performance from Julian Wilson, packing that one so deep, and it looked like
he's going to have an opportunity here. I think he might need a score, to be honest with you, after that wave from John.
John goes now to answer back. He is super deep. He comes out styling with the spit, head down, and kicks out, so he'll be getting one more number.
Action.
Julian Wilson getting one quickly at the buzzer, but this one isn't going to factor in because he ends up going down. The previous wave for Julian, when he needed a 9.67, it's a perfect 10. He did take the lead off John Florence. Now we'll wait to see if John did enough on his final wave to get back in first as we take another look here.
Yeah, look at this wave, late drop, so Julian couldn't pull straight in. Now he comes off the bottom, gets that drive up and over the section, and we wrote him off. How did he make that?
Julian Wilson getting a perfect 10 But then John, being in rhythm, is now waiting for his number to come through.
9.2.
He gets the score. Florence back to first on the final exchange to get a semifinal with Gabriel Medina.